Pat Olson with you as we sit down with the Dons' second-year head coach. 65-63 Dons, and well, maybe not exactly the way you draw it up at the end of the night. Your team has 2 more points than the other team, a win for your club. Your thoughts on this ball game, Coach?
You know, it's tough. It's tough to sweep somebody. I told you, Portland's been playing really well. They made, I don't know what they did after they played us. They kind of got their stuff together, and they're young. And they're, thank God Hartwich graduates because he's a really impactful defender.
And Tyson, too.
And Tyson can really shoot it. Yeah, he's a senior. So their seniors have been playing well. And you know, we got off to a good start. We got a little sluggish there. We turned the ball over in that first half, and I didn't think guys off the bench didn't give us a lift like they've been all year. And then second half they did, and they just kept, you know, Shaver just kind of went one-on-one, and he really kept them in it. He was tough. He was hard to guard. We didn't have anyone that could really guard him.
Take us to the final possession. You're up 2, Portland basketball. What did you say to your team with the the defensive mindset with Portland having a chance to tie it with a 2 or win it with a 3?
Well, we didn't want Shaver to get the ball with the head of steam, so we wanted to apply some pressure there. And Shaver was inbounding, so we were kind of like doubling Porter. He threw back to Shaver. He walked it up, which thank God they had a play in. I just thought he was just going to rip and run and go right to the rim, and we were just going to have to, it would have been a ref, no whistle or whistle situation. It felt like they were giving him, anytime he drove, it felt like he was getting to the line. They ran something, and we stayed in Tyson's body, and he got a look. And if it goes in, they win. But thank God it glanced off, and that's WCC basketball.
Frankie Ferrari, another solid game for your team. He had just the 1 assist here tonight, but down the stretch, he made free throws. He made the big, it's maybe 17-footer from just outside the right elbow when he got a little bit of a space. And, he's making some big shots for you late in ball games.
No question. He's been the guy that's really been the kind of a key cog to our offense and kind of been a good floor general. And he's leading out there. He's talking right. And he made that was a big shot for us, and we were struggling a little bit, and he made a big shot there, and we couldn't make enough threes tonight. We make a few threes we could have separated, but thank Ramu hit a couple that helped. Frankie did a good job tonight.
Yeah, USF 4 of 19 from beyond three-point range. Tell us a bit about the strategy in the last couple of minutes, because you had the ability with a lot of stoppages, especially with free throws coming, to kind of sub offense for defense. So we saw Renfro and Yurkatam on the defensive side. And then if you had a chance, you got guys out that maybe could score and make free throws a little bit on the offensive side. And it's nice to have that luxury.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not football. We're good play both. Got to be able to play both ways, but we did, and they, gosh, to their credit, Shaver went at Tavi and Nate, and those are 6'8", 6'10", long arm guys that are hard to score over. He drew fouls and he put a couple in. So we're playing, and they're really small. So we thought we had the right matchup, and I think we did. And then on the offensive end, we made some free throws. Chase went 1 for 2, but Frankie hit his, and I think for the night we hit him. We were 15-19. That's good.
Coach, tomorrow morning, mid to late morning flight to Salt Lake City, then the little bus ride down to Provo. You play at BYU on Saturday. The Cougars got a good early start here in this building, and then you guys had a nice second half, made a little push on them. Your thoughts on the rematch against Brigham Young?
Well, we'll look forward to it. I mean, I think that they're obviously one of the tougher places to play in the league, and but I think we didn't play well at St. Mary's. We played well up in Gonzaga, and hopefully we'll get a short turnaround. It's a 2 o'clock tip out there, so it'll be a mental challenge to play a tough ball game, physical, get a night's rest, get on a plane, and then have to play 2 o'clock on Saturday.
Coach, congratulations on the win here tonight. Your team to 14-12, and heck, you look around the league tonight. There's a chance you can move up a little bit in the West Coast Conference standings.
Well, who lost?
Well, no one's lost yet, but we're getting
all
close.
The same.
Pacific is close to losing. Gonzaga was up, in Stockton. Pepperdine surprising San Diego at the moment, although it's a 1 or 2 point game in the second half. Okay. But you just never know. Things can tighten up a little bit.
That's right. All right, good. Thanks.
All right, that's USF head coach Kyle Smith. We'll thank our broadcast crew. I wrote the names down somewhere, and, of course, I lost the names, so I apologize to all of our crew because there's a lot of folks that we should mention, and you see me scramble it to find papers. And here we go. How about this? I come up with it. Magic. All right, our executive producer, as always, Katie Morgan. Our floor manager tonight was Woo Win. Our technical switcher, Anthony Aldana. On replay, Travis Rowney. On graphics, Anna Sokrin. And then on camera tonight, Diego Sanchez and Priscilla Posada. Priscilla, did I pronounce your name right? Did I say it the right way? All right, we got it. Good. All right, so, of course, our color analyst, Jim Bravelli. Dons win it 65-63. USF to 14-12 overall, 6-7 in the West Coast Conference. The Pilots see their record for the year dip to 8-16, and they go to 4-9. I'm sorry, they go to 10-16 and 4-9 in West Coast Conference play. And by the way, the USF women win on the road, 76-63. The Lady Dons are now 7-6 in West Coast Conference play and 12-12 overall. For the men, the next ball game in Provo against the Cougars on Saturday. We'll be along at 1:50, internet only, for our radio audio broadcast from Provo. That's 12:50 West Coast time and a 1 o'clock tip here along the West Coast on Saturday. For Jim Bravelli, our color analyst, and our entire broadcast crew, Pat Olson saying thanks for watching and so long from the hilltop.